The Old Guard is a movie that was an easy sell for me. Charlize Theron in kick-ass mode, a story about a group of immortals who have been fighting wars and injustices over the earth for countless millennia. I'm in. Sold. It's an easy win for me. I couldn't wait for this to pop on Netflix, another Netflix original, and as per usual, very rarely do Netflix movies win me over. Now this one has a kind of interesting plot or conceit, the idea behind it, but the actual delivery of the story is very familiar. You know, someone has discovered that there is these immortals, of which there is a team of 4 at the start of this, led by Andy, Charlize Theron's character, and they are kind of being hunted down by a chemical company who wants to use their genetics to figure out the cure for death and protect everybody in life. And it just felt familiar. I can't put my finger on it, but it was something that I've seen similar storylines before. And then there is a 5th immortal awakens, someone that they're going to have to find, integrate into their team and kind of show them the ways of the immortality warrior. Again, it felt familiar, something I had seen before. And whereas the movie has these interesting and fun action set pieces, it has a lot of downtime of solemn looking characters feeling rather sad from themselves and being kind of morose, and was never really that comic booky action type movie that I was really hoping for. Most of the characters are one dimensional, and they have that either maniacal bad guy, guy who's done some wrong but will probably turn good in the end, immortal warriors who are bored with life, who can't die and can do almost anything and survive anything. And it's such an exciting topic. It's such a great idea and things that you could do with it, that it feels like it takes the most mundane and pedestrian avenue for the story. And it has this little backstory of a character who you know is going to come into the movie at some point, and they tack on at the end as if, oh, isn't this going to be great for the sequel? The movie's a meh for me, the way it tells its tale. It feels overly long and, like I said, trite and common. I want to like it. A lot of the actors are fantastic. I particularly liked the kind of a really honest to goodness love story at the heart of it between 2 of these immortal characters. One of the best relationships I've seen portrayed on film. Just felt like a real partnership between these 2 characters, and that was the only kind of shining light in this movie for me. Just to see these 2 people in their affection for one another, an aspect of real love, you know, where they've spent millennia together and they still have that passion for each other. It was such a small part of the movie, but it was such a shining light in a case of mundanity, which this movie is. Like I said, everything about it feels like it should have me punching the air and cheering on these characters, but the way it's delivered just feels atypical of this kind of thing. I don't know if we'll see a sequel for this one. If one come along, I might watch it. I might not. Depends what mood I'm in. I doubt I'm going to go back to this one. It has a wonderful group of actors. It has a nice idea behind it. It has some good action set pieces, but there's really nothing beneath the surface in this one other than just empty action fare that really has a lot of downtime in between those great action set pieces. A lot of morose characters feeling sorry for themselves that just didn't do anything for me. The Old Guard was a movie that, yes, I watched. I was kind of enjoying aspects of it, but once it's done, it's very quickly going to leave my brain and never return there. I'm never going to think about it again, and I'm kind of happy with that. I'd love to know your thoughts on The Old Guard. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.